Acknowledgement of country. I'd like to begin by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land on which we meet today. I would also like to pay my respects to elders past, present and future. I am Nomad. Look out for trivia questions in this video. Our presenters for this episode will be Nomad, Robbie and Elena. In this episode, we will be explaining in detail 1. Pedigree Chart 2. Research Log 3. Citations and Sources. We will also briefly touch on storing your documents and your line of research. As you are aware, Robbie is a retired detective and Elena a retired explorer. Their interests in genealogy have grown and they will be sharing their knowledge. In our episode, we will be explaining the nitty-gritty about the forms, plus the basics, and a bit more when it comes to citing and sourcing your documents.
We will not be doing a recap this time. You can go back and review episodes 3 and 4 if you wish. Just remember, it is not a race and have fun.
The Pedigree Chart. Okay, we've been talking about adding your findings to this document. However, you may be wondering what it all means.
We have already discussed the purpose and structure of a chart. We have explained its importance. On this rare occasion, we will not be repeating ourselves.
Remember, we are working backwards from ourselves, adding your details to the box on the left being the right thing to do and in pencil. In this box, you will usually see the number 1. In this instance, it also shows the word me. The numbering system used on the chart refers to Ahnentafel numbers.
This numbering system is from the German language, meaning ancestor table. You will note other than the number 1 shown in green. All the even numbers relate to males shown in blue, and all the odd numbers relate to females shown in pink.
This system ensures that every ancestor has a unique, predictable number. It helps maintain organization and to enable specific individuals a reference in research notes. It ensures consistency when sharing information with others.
Some charts may show things like born, married, died, and a place. It is up to you what you enter on your handwritten chart. It's always a work in progress. Before we leave the pedigree chart, who can tell me the following? You have a record noted in position 13. Is this person a male or a female? On this large chart, what is their relationship to you? Answers in the comments would be appreciated. Research log or daily journal. We know what these are and why we need to use them. From my experience, many family historians rarely use these at all. In our previous episode, we briefly mentioned the primary purposes of a research journal, but did not go into detail. Today, we will.
Tracking research progress on our log, we record where a record was searched, when and where, what was found or not found. From here, we can draw conclusions. This will become clearer as your research expands. It also prevents duplication and helps identify gaps in research.
Maintaining research context, recording thoughts, hunches, and reasoning at the time of research provides you with the context behind your decisions. This all helps later when you return to your research problem next time, which may be weeks or months later.
Planning future research. You may have made notes about leads to follow up, sources to check, and questions arising during the research session.
Professional documentation. It provides an audit trail via the thoroughness and methodology of your research. This is important if you share or publish your research.
Remember, you are at the beginning of your journey and not all of these will fit your research. What is important is that you know why you are recording your research.
The structure of a log or journal. The structure may vary across documents. What is important is the date of the search. Who are you researching? What is it that you are looking for? Where you found the resource, the specific document and reference, notes and/or thoughts, plus follow-up actions.
As you will see from the examples, things are not a same size fits all. Before starting any research, always have a research question. An example may be, where was my father born? From here, you gather the ideas of what happens next. More about this in future episodes.
A lot of the forms we have come across appear not to have much writing space. Just because there are lines does not mean you fit everything on one of these lines. Think outside the box. Use several lines. If necessary, drawing a line below your findings, then start another search, and so on.
You can create computer logs either in a Word document or on a spreadsheet. It's really your choice. What I find is writing the details as I go on paper, rather than flicking between computer tabs or screens. It comes down to personal preference. It is the same with using one log for each person. It is handy to have all the research for, say, John Smith on one log, rather than across several logs.
Citations and sources. We briefly discussed these in our last episode. However, there is a lot more to know. As you will remember, the citation allows others to locate the source of the document against a particular record.
This means documenting, repository or archive, physical or online, specific collection or record group, reference numbers, folio numbers, or page numbers, date accessed. This is very important. If online, the URL and database name.
We are repeating the following because it is important.
What is a citation? A citation is the written reference that identifies and describes a source. It's your description of where the information came from, recorded in a standardized format so that you or anyone else can locate that exact source again.
What is a source? A source is the actual document, record, book, website, artifact, or person that provides you with information. It is the thing itself, the physical or digital object you're consulting.
We briefly discussed why citing and sourcing is important. We are expanding this.
Credibility and evidence. Citations allow you and others to verify your findings. Remember, family history is about building a case based on evidence, not simply collecting stories. Without sources, your research is just an unsupported claim.
Retracing your steps. You will often need to revisit a document weeks or months later to check details, finding additional information about other family members in the same record, or reevaluate it with fresh eyes. Without proper citations, you may never find it again.
Building on your work. Other researchers, including your own descendants, need to be able to follow your research trail. Proper citations allow them to verify your work and continue where you left off, rather than starting from scratch.
Evaluating reliability. Not all sources are equally reliable. A birth certificate is more authoritative than a family Bible entry. Citations allow you and others to assess the quality of your evidence.
Avoiding duplication. Good citations in your research log prevents you wasting time searching sources you've already exhausted. Professional standards. If you ever want to publish your research or help others with their research, proper citation is expected practice.
Now, there are many books you can view, read, or even buy that explain all the different ways to create a citation. There are too many to mention here. I will mention 3 books relating to this subject. I must admit, I own each one. I am not promoting or suggesting that you purchase any of these. 1. Noeline Kyle, Citing Historical Sources, Unlock the Past. Elizabeth Schoen Mills, Evidence, Genealogical Publishing Company, Baltimore, Maryland. 3. Dr. Penelope Christensen, How Do I Prove It? Edition 3, Heritage Productions. Note, it does take some time to get a citation exact. It is not an overnight thing.
When creating a citation, think about how someone would locate the document you have located against your record. When you get better and confident with citations, you will wonder what all the fuss has been. I suggest, do some reading to get the hang of all the different types of citations. Many organizations require a certain way to have them displayed.
You may not be ready for this, but we provide this information as it can assist with making citations of your sources easier. The Australian website is citebuilder.com. You can use the basic version for free or become a subscriber, as we are.
One other thing before we leave citations and sourcing, make it a habit to have at least 2 different sources attached to a record. You will see why this is as we move through our research.
Just a couple of more things before we close out this episode. First, all your documents and notes you are beginning to collect as your hobby grows. For me, when I started out long ago, I used cards, Then it was A4, then A3 folders, then files, then shoeboxes, and then, well, you get the idea. Think about how you wish to store your information. We will discuss this in more detail in a future episode. Lastly, your line of research. You will now see why we broke away from our research to discuss the important forms, etc.
Question: where do you want your research to take you? Are you more interested in your parental father's line or maternal mother's line, or both? If you are married, is it only your line or your partner's, or both? Do you have an interest in siblings, that is, children of families? Think about what you wish to achieve.
As you can see, a huge can of worms is opening. The choice is entirely yours. There is no right choice. Just remember the amount of work involved. Here is a thought: you can start on one line, say for a month, move to another for another month, then go back and forth. There are so many possibilities and a lot to consider. I remember when I started, it was everything.
Next time, we'll be looking at grandparents. Yes, that is all 4 of them. Start collecting information, and I'm sure you know the drill by now. On that note, we will see you in 2 weeks. Remember, it's not a race, and have fun. With all of us here, we would be delighted for you to join our family. I am sure you know the drill. Click like, subscribe, and of course, please make a comment.